As an entrepreneur, you're involved in selling all the time. You got to make sure you're selling correctly, and AI can give you some real advantages on that. In this episode, we're going to talk about how you can use AI tools that are out there and some ideas that are absolutely astounding to me. I mean, me as a jaded journalist, we sit back and go, yeah, right, sure, yeah. Well, we're going to show you some things that you can see that are really, really going to happen and make you be able to get a lot more done. It's called relationship marketing, and really a new term that I found out about, relationship intelligence. I like that relationship intelligence thing, saying that what you can do is you're going to be able to do a whole lot more with it. You're going to be able to grow more. And so when we look at it, you're using tools for communication. Hey, here's one, the old black phone, rotary dial. So now, some of you remember that kind of thing, long ago. And then a new tool, like I had to create this tool in DALL-E 3, did the little picture there, pretty impressive, I think, that I put it in there, and it's using the S24 Ultra. Big jump from those, but you see, at the same time, even though what we're doing is we're using different tools, we're still connecting with people. That's what matters most. And when you can take these tools, some of these are going to blow you away when you see them, that can be used in the principles of AI, tied in with the principles of really caring for people, relationship marketing, and now relationship intelligence. You're going to be able to get something that's going to go even farther and faster. So tools are good. We use them. We're going to do a lot. We're going to do a lot more with those as we go. There's AI-powered CRM systems. Now, this is one that's going to be important. You need to have a good CRM. I'm using Nimble. I've used that for a long time. Works for me. Many people are using Salesforce. Many people use a variety of systems, and there's some really good AI tools out there that are working with this. I'll mention a couple of those for you that you can use today. What we want to do is look at some of the contact management automation, the way that you can automate this to make it even better. And that's where we take the best of AI and we take the best of the human skills of connecting, and you put the two together. That's where you get a real good combination. So you can use AI tools like your contact relationship management, be able to do that with tools like Salesforce Einstein. Einstein is one of theirs that's specifically for AI, and HubSpot has some amazing tools. I've been looking at what HubSpot is doing and just really impressed with that, where it can automatically, that's a key term, automatically capture your contact data, eliminating manual entry. Very nice. So instead of you having to worry about, okay, what am I going to put in here? Got to make sure I make a note of that, or make a note of that when you're on a phone call. Now, I would still encourage you to make those notes, because you never know when it might not work. Hey, ever been in that in the real world? Yeah, you think it's being recorded, and then it turns out it isn't. Well, what if you record it and you take notes? That also burns it into your brain a little bit more. I need all the help I can get, doing that, a little bit more here, then do that. You'll be able to do both on there, and it's taking aim at you being able to master building a closer relationship with people. I think relationship marketing is really what it's all about, and being able to do that in a profound way is what matters. And here also, it helps create a comprehensive customer profile that will include communication preferences, boy, that's important, interaction history, and key dates like birthdays. See, all of this comes together where you're able to then start talking to people on what's important to them, using their communication preferences. Hey, somebody might want to use mainly email. Others want to use mainly text. Others might want to use phone. There's all kinds of preferences. But you can find that out, put that into the system, and let AI remind you of that. So that when you're going there to see Sally Smith, and she's a prospect, she seems interested in your product but hasn't come over yet, you can find this information by using these kind of tools and using it in a really good way. I think that's going to be really important, that what we do is we stay in touch with customers where they matter and where they are most concerned. Now, here's another one that you want to look at as well. AI-powered CRM systems for intelligent reminders and suggestions. What in the world does that mean? Well, it means you're going to get some things where you're going to find out what's going on, where AI is going to analyze your contact data and provide timely reminders for follow-up meetings and special occasions. Boy, that could be really important, because what you're going to get there is you're going to get a chance to find out when is their birthday, when is that next meeting. I don't know about you, but there have been some times, I'll admit it, I have forgotten something. I wrote it down and it ended up in a stack of paper somewhere, didn't get it done. And then some of them I find at the last minute. Only a few times have I ever had oh, whoops, I didn't get it done, and it's a problem. But usually it would be better to document it. I find it's most important to document. I know this is so simple. Document. Put it in there, what needs to be done, and let AI help you on the follow-ups. Let AI take care of the stuff that needs to be done in other areas so that this way you're not having to worry about it. It's going to make sure that you're personalizing it and that you're making it something for them. And matter of fact, that's another point here. AI makes personalized suggestions on when and how to engage each contact based on their behaviors and preferences. Boy, this is wonderful. You get to find out that this way you might not be able to get in touch with Sally Jones because she doesn't want to do it this way. She wants to do it this way. She likes this, she doesn't like that. The more you can find out about those prospects, those customers, your clients, what they're looking for, the better off you're going to be. And AI is a perfect tool to make all of that come together. Also, you can use it in monitoring the health of the relationship. I love this term, relationship health monitoring. AI tools in CRMs can track the frequency and the quality of interactions to gauge the health of each business relationship. You know what that's like? It's like, hey, they were with us before and now they're kind of drifting away a little bit. And it might be the competitors, or it might be they didn't like something. Need to find out about that, and it might be time for some way to find out, but you can use AI to say, hey, this happened and this happened, and their order was delayed last month because of this and this. They didn't tell you, the customer didn't tell you, but they are thinking about it, and when they see you, they're going, yeah, you're with the company that delayed it last month. So you want to make sure you're on top of that. AI can help you to get in there and make sure all of that is coming together in the right way, and that's really nice. And also, they alert sales teams to at-risk accounts. Those are important. At risk, hey, you want to pay attention to them, that need attention, and identify the contacts to prioritize. So sometimes what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to say, hey, it's good to be able to talk with Sally, but we need to spend some time over here with Mary Smith. She's a customer and also about ready to go to the competition. Let AI tell you about all those various factors of what's going on. And the tools that can do that are really going to help you a lot. So remember those tools like HubSpot and then Einstein that's available from Salesforce. Really good stuff in what they do and how they put that together. And then you get some AI enhanced communication tools. Now these are important. You want to take some notes on this one here. For instance, email marketing personalization. Really important to see how that works and what can be done with it and how you can start using it. You see, AI can go in there and analyze your content, the contact data to personalize the email content, the timing, and the frequency for each recipient. Find out how often they want to hear from you. Some people might say, yeah, I want to hear from you every day. Others say, no, once a week is sufficient. Or others say, if you get in touch with me once a quarter, that's good enough. And it's just their style. But AI can analyze it and really customize it. That's the key that's critical in all of this. What you're doing is you're using AI to customize your presentation to what your potential prospect, your potential client or customer is looking for. And when you can do that, you're going to be far ahead and be able to get a lot more done and be able to, well, outmaneuver the competition who won't have these tools. Also, this improves engagement by ensuring that emails are highly relevant to each contact's interest. Now, this is of paramount importance. When you're sending email, we all get email, but we don't want to get email that drowns us out, that gets us so much information that we're saying, stop, I don't need it anymore. And how many times have you had to unsubscribe from a list that you kind of liked? There were some good things, but they just did too much. Or they went the wrong direction too many times. You want to find out what people are looking for, and it might be you have 3 products. You got A, B, and C. They like A, but B and C, it's not their thing. You want to know about that so that then you can come back and tell them more about the ones they want about A, but it's when it comes to something else, well, you kind of avoid that and stay away. Now, here's a second way you can use AI tools for relationship marketing, for relationship intelligence with enhanced communication tools like intelligent chatbot. Using these gives you the ability to do a lot more. When you're using the chatbots, the AI-powered chatbots particularly, integrated with CRMs, can handle routine customer inquiries 24/7. I like that. They are there 24/7. In our world today, that's how we operate. Often we're up at 2 in the morning, or I like to get up at 4 in the morning and get things done. Obviously, most offices aren't open then. Other people are more late night. Hey, at 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, they want to be ready. Well, 24/7 really works best. That's something that's relegated mainly to larger companies that have a big budget. For you and me, we don't have that budget for that, so it might be a little different situation. And even if you do have the ability to afford live people there, by using the chatbots, you're able to answer many of the common questions like, what time do you open tomorrow? We don't necessarily need a human being for that. Or where are you located? And we can get a chatbot that can help on that. But always have that availability to connect to a real human being if things go wrong and we go, okay, hey, I didn't get what I wanted on that. I want to see a little bit more of where they are and what's going on, be able to see it. Also, they can access customer data to provide personalized support and route complex issues to human reps. So the AI can know even more about this customer. John Smith really likes to do it this way, so you feed that to him. And John, how's that new widget working out, the blue widget that you bought last week? So you can find out what's going on. For those of us who are professional speakers, we can find out more about what's going on at that company or that enterprise or maybe that association and find out what's happening to them, where they want some help and where they're going to be able to get the most help from us by that combination. Also, here's one that's really good. Sentiment analysis. Boy, don't you wish you could have had that years ago to find out what are people really saying and what do they think? Well, you can do it now. AI tools will analyze the text of emails and social media posts. Hey, that's most important to gauge a contact's sentiment toward your brand. You want to find out what they really think. And it's something that's really important because what they're thinking about is not always what they're going to say to you. They will say it on social media, and if they put it into social media where it's in a public place, then everyone has a right to find out what it is that they think, what they're saying about this. You want to know about that, so if you can find someone, well, particularly, hey, as I'm recording this, we're in an election year, and there's all kinds of elections, and also political fever is really strong. If someone leans real strong in this way versus that way, it would be good to know that. So that if you have an agreement, hey, you both support the same cause here, good, bring that up, if we're appropriate. If they're not, usually good to stay away from that and address it in a different way. I find that it's going to be good to stay away from that, and the people that I see who are doing exceptionally well in business tend to stay away from some of the personal and the political particularly. That might sound like, well, everybody knows that, but sometimes we need to be reminded of it. And also, this helps to spot potential issues early, so you can take action to strengthen the relationship. Something's going on over here, and an AI can tell you, hey, they're a little bit concerned over here in this company about this issue, that the new product we released or that news article that came out. You want to be aware of that. And so all of this is really coming down to a very important thing. You're getting more information. You're finding out more of what's going on, how people are using this, and what you need to do. This is something we talk about at Stark Raving Entrepreneurs, where we talk about here's what's going on, here's how you use it. Matter of fact, today, as I'm recording this, I'm going to be doing a special session on how you can use content, start creating it, and tailor it toward what people are looking for. That's important. You want to make sure you're working with those tools and really getting the most out of them in a big, big way. That's going to be helpful. And here, a third way of predictive analytics and recommendations. This I love because it gives you the chance to have opportunity identification. Find out, hey, something's going on over here. They would be interested, and these are prospects who are hot. So AI will mine the communication data to uncover sales opportunities like contacts mentioning an upcoming need. If they're saying, hey, we've got something coming up here, this is golden to be able to find out this is what's going on. They're anticipating that. They're saying, hey, does anyone know where we can get some new such and such? Or anyone know a good supplier of this? What you can do is know that about your product and service, of course, but also here's a little insider trick that you can use that will be very helpful and helps to really build relationships. Listen to what they're looking for. Like, for instance, they might say, I just moved over here on the south side of town and really looking for a good dentist. Anyone know a good dentist? It would be good for the AI to let you know that this person is looking for a dentist, and You work with the best dentist in the world, at least in your opinion, on the south side of town. You know that dentist, you can make a recommendation. The dentist wins, the customer wins, everyone loves you, and you're doing well. This is what relationship marketing is all about. Matter of fact, I remember when I was working in the MBA program, Dr. Stanley would tell us how you want to make these connections. You want to put that together. All these things. He was the best prof I had in the MBA program. Really enjoyed what he said. And by the way, he went on to write a series of books called The Millionaire Next Door, Tom Stanley. He'll always be known to me as Dr. Stanley, but we miss him. He's no longer with us, but gave us those ideas, and he talked about making those connections. You might not be a dentist, but you know 4 or 5 dentists around town so that you can make a good recommendation to people who are looking for one, and that engenders goodwill with you and the people you recommended them to a good dentist, and also to the dentists. They say, hey, you recommended me to this new customer, this new patient, the dentists call them patients, this new patient, and everybody wins all the way around. So you want to make sure you use that, and now start using the AI for that. Somehow I'm thinking Dr. Stanley would be proud with what's going on with this in a really nice way. Whoops, I think I missed one here. Let me come back over here. I'm being real here. This went a little bit fast on the slide. There it is, okay. Also, you see it alerts sales reps. Oh, this is good. So they can reach out at the right time with a relevant offer. I can't put an exclamation mark behind that fast enough. This is really important. You want to have the right offer and the relevant offer at the right time. If you come in with the right offer and it's not the right time, that's not good. Or something that's not the right offer ever for them, you want to know that. The more you can know about that customer, the better off you're going to be. And I think that's important. And our next best suggestions, here's one that's really good. You can look at a customer's or a contact's history and the information there, the filmographic data. I like that. The filmographic data that's out there saying, hey, this is what's going on. AI suggests the best next steps to advance the relationship. Very, very important, because you want to find out, hey, this is what's going on right now. And what we want to do is we want to make sure that this would be a logical next step to take. Use this one here and not that one. The more information you can get from those smart little assistants called AI, the better off you're going to be, and it's going to give you the opportunity to get a lot more done, and in business, get a lot more sales. I like that, and that's really important. Now, this could also be something like recommending a certain piece of content to share, or when to propose a meeting. If you find out that they like certain types of content, that they like this kind of video, they like these kind of podcasts, or they like this blog here or this, you can find another one that is similar that they might like also, and hey, you're the hero. You're the one that is helping them in a profoundly important way. So all of this is really good. And so look at this, and the results for your business, it's going to be amazing. First of all, you're going to be able to automate your data capture. By automating it, you don't miss out on something that you would have, and it also frees up your time to do other more important things. You can personalize the interaction. Boy, this is really important. Personalize it, make it customized for them. Proactively surface insights. I like that word, proactively. You don't just wait for something to hit. You know what's coming. You can see it. Also, AI allows marketers to build trusting, long-term business relationships at scale. This is the key. Building those long-term business relationships can take a lot of time, money, and energy. And if you're doing it with only a couple of people, that can be tough, particularly if one of them moves out of the business or they're no longer available. They no longer could be a customer of yours. But you do it at scale, you're going to do much, much better. Also, you can integrate AI technologies with your CRM, your contact relationship management tool, and communication tools. All this ties together for a whole together. And the real key here is staying competitive in the era of AI-powered relationship marketing. That's the key. Right now we're seeing the relationship marketing is the key because people are using it over and over, and we know that relationship marketing is what matters. And now, relationship intelligence. Relationship intelligence gives you the ability to get a lot more done and be able to find out what you can do to be proactive and to help people that are customers or potential customers in a real way. This is where we're going to be able to use that. So what I want you to do is to embrace your opportunities. And I like to put it this way here. The success doesn't come to you. You go to it. Marva Collins, that wonderful lady, said that. I have to agree with her on that as well. Embrace the opportunities that are out there and get ready. And I've got something for you that you're going to find very helpful. What I want to do is let you see some of the tools that are available and how you can use them and the capabilities that are there by using content to reach people. Content creators often fail. And here is going to show you how to do it. I've got the QR code here. Those of you who are catching this on audio, you'll go over to YouTube and you'll be able to find the why content creators fail. And right here with the QR code, this will help you to see what's available, what's going on, and why those situations have gone wrong, and what you can do about that to make sure that it doesn't fail and that you succeed as a content creator. This is going to help you in many different ways. Hey, I'm Terry Brock, and I'm so glad you could join us. Stay with us, We've got another video that's going to help you in a big way, and you're going to get a chance to work with these on using content creation and using relationship marketing. These are key. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.